So, here we are. The opening of the Gospel of John says this: in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. In him was life, and that life was the light of men. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not understood it. So, there's nothing new under the sun. Those words have been living in the world, in human souls, for in the light, walk in the light, walk in the light, walk in the light, walk in the light of the Lord. So, in human souls, those words have been living for 2,000 years and more. Well, yeah. Well, not quite then. To me, this is what we are here to be and to do. To be lights of Christ, shining in this dark world to the best of our ability. Whatever those abilities may be, so in whatsoever form one's love of God manifests itself. The two commandments, obviously: love God, love your neighbor as yourself. Who is my neighbor? Well, in the global world in which we live, everyone is my neighbor. The whole world. Not awfully difficult, the lyrics on this one. Rather similar to Kumbaya. Still beautiful though. Catchy. December the 4th, Wednesday, 2019, St. Albans, Hertfordshire, England. Advent. And I was reminded on Sunday, I don't often listen to sermons, but I did sort of listen to this one. Anyway, there we are. That Advent is not just the coming of Christ as a child at Christmas, which he obviously didn't do, because he was born with lambs around, so it must have been spring, not midwinter, but never mind. It was a knees up that the Christians latched onto that the pagans were having, but there we go. Never mind all that. Advent has always been, or however long Advent's been around, or whatever, the coming of Christ, the second coming of Christ. When Christ will come again. So the reading, was from Matthew. Signs of the ends of the age, the end times, when Christ will come again like a thief in the night, and that word specifically. And one must have one's lamps filled and one's wicks trimmed and be ready for Christ to walk through your door now. That is how one ought to live one's life as a Christian, simply. All of us who love God through Christ. It's the highest of ideals, but the simplest of things. Can't think of a better word. My English teacher would tell me off how to come up with a better word than things. Anyone can understand that and try to do it. So do your best. Do it now, the Girl Guides. A job worth doing is what's that one go? It's worth do it yourself. Anyway, there we are. The light of Christ shining in this dark world. That's what I'm on about. The light of Christ. The light of Christ. There's light in my little house. Ooh.